No, it's not ready yet. I have to do it.
So this is not the light?
I've stole the bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jakob, you can shoot whatever
No.
right now, like anything. It was really interesting.
I didn't say that.
That's so funny.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Smell nice.
Okay, how shall we? Is it dirty?
Oh
Sorry.
no! It's already.
It just crashed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Looks cute. Right. You said you have like 3 boxes of this?
Yes.
And it's from your father?
It's my father's slides from those years.
Right.
And I just went through.
Yeah, right. Is it so? So you said that your father, he was there in China for some years, and then you actually were born there.
Yes.
Yeah. So from which year?
In the middle. So there, I think it's some written here. No, it is not. But it was. They arrived, I think, in 1957 and stayed till 1960.
Right.
Yeah, and I was born in the middle or the 1958.
Yeah.
But
So the total period is like around 3 years.
Yes.
3 years.
Yeah.
Right.
They're working as. My father was a geologist and
Wow,
worked
that's beautiful.
in the jungle. On the rivers of Yangtze and
So how many cities that he was traveling in China? Like
they stayed in Kunming, Yunnan.
It was always there.
It was this region they worked
Yes.
for the whole time and did some geological survey for.
So you said that he was invited by the government. And
yes, and sent by Czech Republic, and there was a team.
So it was not the plan that they have a baby there. Like it kind of like coincidence.
I think it was a plan, maybe.
Do you have any memory when you?
It's hard to tell. I think what is the memory? What my parents told me and.
Yes.
But the other day I listened to some music, some Chinese music, and I realized my parents didn't have any recorders, anything. So I think I must have remembered it. Where it was in the 1968 when things were quite good in Czech Republic. There was some Prague Spring. And so my father had a chance to. He went there to study some radiocarbon dating and at a university in Pullman, Washington, and we went along and stayed there. And he did his work and also worked for the university, did some water research in the Columbia Basin, found water for the rangers and farmers, and we went there to school with my brother. It was very nice to live in the free United States, but then we went back. There were only 2 possibilities: either to stay or come back. Well, I was 10 years old when we came back, and it was very still close to the Prague Spring, although there was the Russian army in here, but it still was kind of a relative freedom. There was the feeling of the memory of the Prague Spring, but then normalization continued. The absurd word, normalization. It's absurd because, and the things were getting tougher and darker. Gradually, people were fired from their places, from their jobs, and the culture was restricted. So it was going down till the end of 70s, and then in 1981 there was this Solidarność and Perestroika, and there was maybe some light coming from the distance. But so it was such a period, and one could live. My father could work. He didn't have to, or he never was in the Communist Party, or never got interfered with the communists. But there were people, and there were professions which he was lucky that he had a profession that was uninfluenced by the ideology. So, like technical, scientific fields were quite like natural sciences. But then you had fields like history and philosophy and education, and all that was just polluted or destroyed. So it was such was a life here.
Yeah. So then the revolutions succeed, and what also the different as a photographer or maybe as an artist actually to work in this kind of like totally different world, like in the normalization, and right after the normalization then you start a new life. You have like your total freedom and everything. So how was the transition, and how do you feel?
Well, it was a huge acceleration because everything was stressed by the regime, and suddenly everything was possible, and it was unbelievable. It was there was a lot of energy which was kept hidden, and then people started to do what they wanted to do, and there was a hunger to so it was a great change, and for even my father, he could be suddenly he was became a professor at the college, and I did my freelance photography. I could do whatever, do my jobs, which I worked with foreign advertising agencies, and all the art, they were suddenly free, and they were because they worked all underground, and now there were exhibitions everywhere, and it was very nice.
You knew my situation, and then like in recent time that we see each other quite often. I mean, like we have like exchanging books, and then we are doing some art, and doing your art and doing my art, and like something like that. So yeah, so I'm going back to Hong Kong in the 21st of November, and then that's it's supposed to be 1 month, but I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what will happen to me, and then it will be. It could be. Let's say because of the sentencement, could be from, I don't know, 2 years to 10 years and whatsoever. So maybe if you have like some last words
To you.
to me? Yeah, I mean, we have a very nice friendship, like in between this, like maybe 2 months, and we knew each other not for very long actually.
No,
Just
you're
2 months.
quite fresh.
Yeah, quite fresh.
It can't stop now.
And it's such a short time, and I have to say goodbye. So, but anyway, do you have any words to talk to me?
Yeah, well, do your work well, and greetings to your Hong Kong people, and I hope you can bring some nice news from there, and I hope there will be some fresh air.
Some fresh air. Not like totally concealed.
I mean, there, on the other side.